Hi guys, this is Sabine from Zennumerostar.com. Today's video is going to be me answering two questions that I got on YouTube, so thank you very much for that. And it's going to be basically how to be in the wish fulfilled, and the second is the method you can apply to change a situation. Okay, so basically here are the questions. I will answer each one differently and separately. So firstly, regarding living in the wish fulfilled. So she says, here's the thing. I don't have a problem imagining a beautiful version of what I desire. In fact, I have many. However, I find myself sobbing so much during these imaginations. I feel the reality of it, and I just cry with the emotions I feel while I am in that imagination. Is that normal? Okay, so basically you are saying that you're crying during the imaginal act. So my question to you is, do you also cry in your reality when you experience something that you desire? If the answer is yes, then it's okay for you. Basically, it would be a normal reaction to you specifically. But if you don't, in that case, that is not a normal reaction. Because essentially what happens is that when you truly live in the wish fulfilled, then the emotions you feel during the imaginal act or inner conversations should match the ones you display in your physical reality. Let me repeat that one. When you truly live in the wish fulfilled, then the emotions you feel during the imaginal act, that is visualizations or inner conversations, should match the ones you display in your physical reality. Now, the second question is, can I use a good old memory to impress my subconscious? Brief history, my SP was never the problem. When we separated almost a year ago, it was awful. And about 4 to 5 months ago, I discovered LOA and realized that this separation was my doing. So briefly, then she says, the bad stuff came last year when my thoughts got the better of me and I started to think things that were not true. Then she goes on explaining exactly what she means, that maybe it was a matter of bad self-concept or bad past experiences. And then she adds, even when he would be with me, I would stare off into space and think all negative thoughts about us while he lay right next to me. So first of all, thank you very much for sharing the context with us. Now to the question, can I use a good old memory to impress my subconscious? I'm afraid that it requires a little more depth, and we're talking about that today. You see, if you only go back to good old memories, that helps. I mean, it's better than thinking about the bad stuff, but it's not enough in the way that you don't want to repeat the same old story, do you? You want to have a new one. So you can mix good old memories because they would get impressed a bit quicker on your subconscious mind, especially since you have experienced those good things already, but you need to add an extra layer. So basically it feels to me like there are some beliefs that you haven't changed. Now, before changing a belief, my method consists of identifying the one or ones that need changing because they are counterproductive, and then I have closure on them before I change them. So The way I proceed that way personally, and the reason why I show my clients how to do the same thing, is because I have noticed within me and my clients that trying to adopt a new belief without having conscious closure on the erroneous one or ones was only partially working. The thing is, if it is dormant deep within and is not destroyed or counteracted, and your new belief is not settled, and you get triggered by something surfacing in your 3D reality, then your old belief will take over and you'll have to do the same exercise again. That's also when you would typically come back to me or come to me for the first time, say that you're exhausted, that you've been doing this and that for weeks or months or even years sometimes, and you don't understand why what you want hasn't manifested yet. That's why. And for some reason, I don't know why, but this is not widely explained on videos. To be more precise, I am referring here to the emotional purge that for me is key, absolutely key, to manifest from a clean slate. In other words, you face your fears, you face your beliefs, you purge the emotional overwhelm associated with them, and then you can manifest from a good baseline. The way you can determine if you suffer from what I would call the lack of closure is if you still get triggered by SP. If you don't get triggered by the same behavior, or if you don't think the same way, then you're past that. If you get still triggered, I would encourage you to look deeper. Last but not least, something that should help you is for you to truly understand that you have experienced one scenario in the past with SP, but that's nothing more than this. So again, you have experienced one scenario that you have coded into your quantum bubble, right, in the past with SP, but that's nothing more than that. Now you can very much write another scenario and stand by it until it unfolds in your 3D reality, and voila, job done, wish fulfilled in the 3D, check. I hope those tips have helped you get back on track. And I will end this by saying, as usual, that I do believe in you. I know that you can do it. And on that happy note, I wish you only happy manifesting.